All right, guys, get ready because you've definitely never seen anything like this before. As my daughter unboxes the strangest electric rideable we've tested this year, Andrew and I just wanted to say thank you for all your support. Every like, every comment, every sub, seriously, you guys keep Freshly Charged rolling. And today you're in for something different. This thing is 30% e-bike, 30% scooter, 50% skateboard, and for the right person, it's 100% fun.
You having fun? Show us your moves. This is the most unique device we've reviewed. A hybrid, half e-bike, half skateboard. Pretty cool that they're trying to combine two different things, e-biking and skateboarding, into a new sport. And this thing, because of its dynamics, it looks like it has 3 wheels, but it's actually got 4 because of a special wheel underneath. This right here is what allows you to change it from, right now it is in a carve mode for carving, so it's locked, and then you can unlock it and put it into drift mode. Kind of gives you that sensation of surfing, snowboarding. I'm a little hesitant, I'll be honest, to get on it, but Andrew jumped on it and he loved it, so tell us how it feels.
Let me show what it looks like to be in carve mode. I actually like it in carve mode, so I can still drift, but it's just not nearly as aggressive as when you have it on drift mode. So it's all about body positioning, steering too, counter steering is part of it, and then turning into it when you feel like you're gonna get squirrely. And I think most people would love this. But then the real fun gets into where you unlock this, now it's loose, now it's really squirrely. A lot of it is to throttle into it when you get all turned sideways. It's just like the saying goes, when in doubt, throttle it out. See, so it's a lot more loose now. So I do love that they've given you extra tires because as you can see, I've roasted through them pretty quickly, but I just am in a constant drift with this board. So the throttle can be a little bit too crazy for some people, but as you can see with me, as long as you're just steady with your hand, you can have some pretty good throttle control. Just don't mash down on it. This is really about feathering the throttle. And just like I said, when in doubt, just throttle it out a little bit more and you'll straighten back out. Yeah, if you just slowly press on the throttle, you can see a slow drift on here. Or if you want to do hard drift, throttle it out pretty hard. But if you're talking about like core workouts across all these PEVs, this one is one of the best core workouts, best balance workout, and one of the most challenging, which to me makes it one of the most fun devices we have in the garage. Feels squirrely, and that's really what half the fun is the sketchiness in it. When you have this locked out and in carve mode, you can go ahead and still drift. They're just not as crazy of a drift. Once you have it unlocked and in drift mode, you can do 360s, 720s, 1080s if you're really talented. You do roast through tires pretty quickly. As you can see, I'm more of a left drifter, not a right drifter. The left tire is almost gone where the right tire is still fully intact.
I feel like this has not been ridden very much. Really only 2 people have ridden it, my nephew and Andrew, and they've ridden it for maybe less than a total of an hour. And now this wheel is pretty much gone. It does come with some replacement wheels and tires, and so that's a plus, but just know that if you're an aggressive drifter, you're gonna burn through those wheels and tires.
Yeah, and I really just think it depends on the type of terrain you're riding on. The road we're riding on, it's not super smooth blacktop or cement padding. If you're on a really good flat surface, I don't think you're gonna roast through as many tires. Also, if you're not quite a heavier rider or as an aggressive rider, that's pretty much why I roasted the tires so quickly is my weight, how aggressive I'm riding, and the street has a lot of imperfections inside of it.
But again, this is probably after less than an hour's worth of riding and probably less than 10 miles on the odometer. Now let's do a walkthrough from top to bottom.
Starting out with the top, you have these handlebar grips that are locked into place. And it's a good thing that they're locked into place because you're getting tossed all around while you're learning to drift. One singular tektro-hydraulic brake lever, which is only connected to the front tire, a cell phone holder, a throttle on the right side. The throttle is a little bit twitchier though, pretty much all or nothing. Once you get a hang of it, if you have good throttle control, I haven't had any issues with it. You have a front-facing light. You have an adjustable stem angle. Whole setup does fold in half for easier transportation, and you can remove the board off of it. It's super flexy.
So the board is a flexible bamboo board, but they advise you not to step in the center where it flexes so much. I think over time that's going to cause it to break. Where you're supposed to step is in the back. Put your weight in the back and then put your forward foot on after your weight-bearing rear leg is on. The whole system here has a 500-watt motor in the front that feels like it's a square wave controller with the motor because it is very twitchy. Anyone that's a little sheepish about trying new things, when you look at this definitely looks like a new thing, and then when it just takes off on you, I mean, that's a little intimidating. And so I feel like if I were to improve this, I would taper off that throttle and acceleration.
There's no doubt about it. It's 100% a square wave. That throttle curve is very all or nothing, not a smooth takeoff. Classic fender, it's a 16 by 2.5 inch tire, 180 millimeter brake disc with 2-piston Tektro hydraulic brakes. It's a 48 volt, 14.54 amp hour battery, so a total of 698 watt hours. You have these little lighted up pegs, so you can make this portable. This part is fairly heavy because of the battery.
And the battery does come out too.
But you can remove the battery, yes, with the keys. Being able to put this board back in. There we go. Slides right in. Pull the pin out, and it locks into place. Unique looking, unique ride feel. Because I'm Asian, I love Tokyo drifting. This is pretty much my solution to it. This satisfies my needs without having to have a drifting car to be able to drift with the PEV device.
The electrification of these devices has really opened up a whole new world of new toys, like electric unicycles, one wheels, Dryft Board, and then they've upgraded existing devices that we've known to love, like bikes and scooters. But let me know what you guys think about this Dryft Board. Does it capture your imagination? Does it get you excited? Are you fascinated and you want to give this a try, like Andrew? Are you more like me, where you're like, interesting? Here, I've got it still. You got it.
Go.